What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of Crestoria video. The exciting news we've been waiting for, which I did put, if you didn't check out the community tab, I posted the teaser that the Crestoria Twitter posted last night, which was clear to any Tales fan that was Dhaos, the main villain from Tales of Phantasia. And now the news is officially in-game. They haven't made a tweet yet, which is weird because they said they would reveal the news at 3 a.m. Eastern. But it's already 3 a.m. and the news is only in-game. But at least it's in-game. So we do have that. So let's go ahead. It is SSR Dhaos for the first EX Summon banner. So we're going to see what EX Summons are all about. But let's go ahead and let's just dive in. Let me know if you're excited for Dhaos and if you're going to be summoning for him. I most likely will not. It really just depends on what element he is. I'm not like a super huge fan of Dhaos in general, so he's not a character I absolutely need. So let's talk about this. Limited edition Memoria Stones will be available from the EX Summons. So this is our first look at a limited time unit. So if you do not pull Dhaos right now when his banner drops, you will have to wait until his banner comes back, whether it's a year or however long they wait to bring him back, but he will never be a general pool unit. So this is kind of what I was talking about when I said these summer units are not like limited time, like they're not going to disappear, because these units right here, something like this Dhaos, is a limited time unit that will not make it in the general pool. I have a feeling that any unit that is not an EX banner unit will be in the general pool. Which begs the question, are EX banners going to have higher rates for SSRs? Which I personally hope so, because Pokemon Masters does this, where they have their limited time banners, and instead of the rates being 7%, which is the normal rate, they end up being 10%. So our normal SSR rate is 5%, so if they made it either like 8 or 10% for SSRs during the EX banners, that would get people to want to save for these banners more. The limited edition Memoria Stone SSR Dhaos Determined Gaze is being added to the EX summons. There is an increased chance of summoning the SSR, which is any banner. Furthermore, you are guaranteed at least one SR Memoria from each 10-time summon. The banner starts at the reset time on Tuesday and goes until the 18th. So it is a very limited banner. It's only here for 1 week. Which makes me think probably around the 18th we'll have another banner coming around. He is light. I'm not touching this banner. I'll just say it right now. But let's look at his Memoria Stone first. So 13,000 HP, 1,500 attack, and 800 defense. So he seems more of an offensive unit. And his Memoria skill is Onslaught, which is 30% attack to Arts type allies. Arts type. Oh, so this little symbol, it's the same as like what Dezel is, etc., etc. Let's look at his stats: 30k health, 3,200 attack, and 2,300 defense. So you take his Memoria into account, that's like almost 5,000 HP. And close to 3,000 defense, so definitely a more offensive unit, and then about 4,300 or 43,000 HP. His skill is Unshakable Resolve if you manage to get all dupes, which for a limited time banner like this, I don't expect to see many people with a maxed out Dhaos, unless we got some like big time whales in here. But his skill is 30% attack to Arts type allies, so that's basically 60% to himself, because the Memoria skill only applies to the character it's equipped to, so that's 60% he's getting just for himself. So that's pretty good if you got all the dupes. His Mystic Art is Super Dhaos Laser, which is expected, which is the damage is 210%. It's a 42 hit attack, and it's one enemy. Dhaos Laser, 200% attack, 1 hit, 1 enemy. And Judgment, 65% damage, 12 hits, all enemies. And the additional effect for Judgment is 20% chance to cast Dispel on all enemies for 2 turns. So that's why Judgment is quite a bit weaker, but it does have a chance to, or it does hit everybody and has a chance to affect everybody, so that's pretty good there. Let's see if they say anything else on the, For more details on drop rates, please tap the drop rates button. Newly added Memorial Stones will appear. Okay, so what it says here, newly added Memorial Stones will appear in the next EX summons too. I'm not sure what that means. One of two things. That either means that this Dhaos will be in the next EX banner. So if they did like a Mythos here in like a month, maybe Dhaos would be in the unfeatured pool for that banner. Or what that says to me is just the general, you know, just any Memoria Stones that are not limited just get added to this. So obviously, you know, all those 4 summer units we just got will be on this Dhaos banner. I don't see anything that we can really look at here in terms of... Let's back out real quick. Just like go to the summon page or something for a second, see if there's anything new there to kind of talk about as well. Nope, that looks like it's pretty much it for that. So yeah, so this is our first limited time banner. There's nothing to really look at. It's unfortunate we can't look like in Sword Art, the other mobile game I cover on the channel if you watch that content. Even before the banner is out, you can see the units and the percentage, like their drop rates and everything. So that would be nice to be able to look at here, but it looks like we won't be able to see that until Tuesday. But I am hoping that there is an increased rate for this kind of banner, because otherwise I don't really see, other than Dhaos being, he is an amazing unit, just from, you know, looking at things on paper, he seems pretty solid. But the issue with it is that he is a limited time banner and he's only a single unit. And it's already hard enough to pull units. So unless... what's going to be the appeal other than the fact that it's a unit that's not going to come back for a while? What's going to make this banner more enticing than a normal banner? So I feel like SSR rates will definitely have to be higher on a banner like this. If they are not, then, you know, there's really... If you're not a Dhaos fan, then there's really no reason to summon on this banner. Because if you look at it from a gameplay perspective... If EX banners, let's say for just the sake of this argument, they are 10% rates for SSRs, then the free-to-play, the normal free-to-play person should just always just save their, you know, besides like if your favorite character gets a banner, for the most part, free-to-play players would want to save for these kinds of banners, because since they have 10% SSR rates, you know, and if there's only an EX banner like once a month or once every month and a half, they save for those banners. They walk away with many more SSRs than they would on a normal banner. And, you know, you may get lucky and get something that just got added there. Like I saw someone summon on the Yuri and Rudy banner, and they got the Wind Earheart from the previous banner. So stuff like that could definitely happen. You know, you may be someone who really wanted the summer units. You summon for Dhaos, you might end up with 2 or 3 of the summer units before you walk out of this. So there definitely needs to be some kind of incentive to kind of summon for these EX units. And I'm sure the incentive is going to be the characters that they are. I'm sure very hype characters are going to be on these. You know, more of the popular characters are definitely going to get EX banners, whereas a lot of the less popular characters might just be, you know, one of the dual character banners, you know, especially with like villains. You know, we got Dhaos. You know, just off the top of my head, some popular villains, Barbados, Mythos, Master Van would probably be able to get his own EX banner. You know, just stuff like that. Or just like specific versions of characters. Like maybe we get a, I'm just trying to think of like maybe a Armatus Saray, like a Water Armatus Saray. You know, he will probably be an EX banner unit. What else? There's just a lot of kind of options to kind of do there. But definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Is this Dhaos someone you want to be summoning for? If you are in need of light units and this banner does end up being like higher SSR rates, it might be something to consider. Plus, you know, just looking at his arts and his stats, he's going to be a very good offensive light unit. I'm just, whether I had light units or not, I'm in general not a big fan of light and dark in these kinds of games because they're both super effective against the other type and also super weak against it. So it does make those kind of hard. But let me know what you guys think. Banner comes out in roughly 2 days. Yeah, actually like 2 days from now exactly. So I hope if anyone summons that they get lucky. And I probably will make one more. I'm not going to make a summon video, but when the banner is out, I will probably just make a quick little video talking about whether or not we got the higher rates or not, or what is so special about an EX banner once it's actually out in full. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.